The postseason atmosphere is electric as we welcome you to Game 1 of the League Championship Series on MLB Network. It's Game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with a bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2020 New York Yankees.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, can you even see the defensive positioning of this team? I'm blinded by how much gold is out there. Can I get some shades for this one? If this offensive team has any hope of scoring, they better hit it in the seats.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Brantley. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Yanked fouled off to the right.
First pitch, 7:05.
0-1, here it comes. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The October weather here in New York starting to turn a bit. 52 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1 home. Fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again. 1-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge is right there as he puts this one away. The side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He had a nice performance in his last outing. 4 RBIs, right? Clutch hits, driving in guys when they're sitting out there in front of him. I'm looking to see if he can have an impact on this game as well.
Hyunjin Ryu will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, DJ LeMahieu.
First offering on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Into the box now, number 29, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
No real chance from the roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
So digging in now, Aaron Judge. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. Here's the 0-1. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Another 1-2 delivery to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out and a runner on second base. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. The 0-1 offering. Hit hard on the ground to second. There is Altuve. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next up for the Astros, number 44, and he's ready to take his first cuts.
Number 44.
First pitch on its way. In there, strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Squared that one up just a little late.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Another full count pitch home. Again, he sends it out of play. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Digging in, George Springer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Got him reaching there, strike two.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, number 10, Gurriel.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. First offering on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Fouled off. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll look to get something going here in this
for the
scoreless ball
Yankees,
game.
the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Popped up. Wetzel is under it. One down.
Batting 7. The first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. So a full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a line drive, but foul. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Stanton, the runner at first with 2 gone. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Grounded to short. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Altuve is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
The windup and the 0-1. And right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting up, the catcher, number 11.
Stepping into the box, number 11. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Striding in for Houston, Michael Brantley. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
In there, and it's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Pitch out, nothing doing. And it's 1-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a curveball misses inside.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. 1 left for Houston. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So coming to the plate, Trey Mancini. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Trey Mancini.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Now batting, shortstop, DJ.
Stepping into the box, DJ LeMahieu. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat. An opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
The tag, and he is out.
Now batting, number 29.
Next for New York, number 29. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Ryu comes set. Here it is on 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave one. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball two. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Stanton ranging back. Leaps, and he made the catch. He took one out of the stands. Santa Maria.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Standing in now, Harrison Wetzel, as he'll take a look at ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
The 2-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box, number 44, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit, and the inning extended for George Springer to bat next.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
1-1.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
All even at 2 and 2. Here it is, and it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time, and he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Astros leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Torres. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, 0-1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready now, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That was a good
Now
job
batting,
tying him up
catcher,
inside on that strikeout
Gary
pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Is taken, ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. He'll get it into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-2. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. The 0-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Sanchez at second with 2 down. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Houston, the first baseman, Yulieski Gurriel.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Jose Altuve will be next. Another full count pitch on its way. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
At the plate, Jose Altuve. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A ball and a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Mancini sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Andujar. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. One and one. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And it's fouled away. Count remains 2-2.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Into the box now. Trey Mancini reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Standing in now, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, LeMahieu has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Andujar on second, Mancini at first with no outs. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You could pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Ryu now on 2-1. Here's a pop-up now. Gurriel in foul ground. 1 out.
Now batting, number 29.
Now batting, number 29. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set, and the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
0-1, here it comes. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Well, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero, but this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.